Hi and welcome to Watch the Time and my unboxing and initial thoughts of a new watch. I'm wearing the Seiko Arnie, and because this is a Seiko inspired watch, I thought I'd wear the Arnie and we'll perhaps compare some specs and QC sort of potential issues. So without further ado, I've got my little trusty Victorinox Swiss Army knife. Let's get into this box. So all I've done is taken my address details off it. I've not been in this box yet, so this experience, good or bad. Now there's been a lot of talk about the Captain Willard Seiko. Packing peanuts, I hate packing peanuts. Right, we're going to make a mess. There's been a lot of talk about the Captain Willard sort of Seiko new edition. And it's a lovely looking watch, but you know, a hell of a cost. There was the £4,000 version, and then they've done another re-release of the same watch, and it's about, I think it's just over £1,000 now. And the reviews I've seen have been, you know, people love the watch, but you've still got a few QC issues. And it has the 6R movement in it. Now I've had some experience with the 6R movement and not favourable, I have to say. So I actually prefer the movement that's in this watch. So as you can see, it's a Steeldive, comes in a handy little case. I will use this for something else, so that will get some use. So that's good to have packaging that can actually be used for something rather than thrown away. It also came with a bracelet sort of pin removal tool, which is handy for sizing your bracelets. Only a cheap old thing, but that's all you need to do the job. And a card. This is who I got it from. And this also indicates, I wasn't sure about what strap or bracelet it's come on, but I'm guessing it's going to come with a steel bracelet. So let's do the grand reveal. Oh, so we've got a. Now I ordered the green one. They didn't have a black one in stock, but I haven't got a green watch in my collection, so I actually thought, yeah, okay, let's go for a green. So we've got spring bar tool, a strap. There, the funky logo, which some people don't seem to understand this logo, but it's a mask, dive tanks, and fins, and I really like it. I'm a you know, a PADI advanced diver myself, and I appreciate that, and I do like the logo, and that's why I'm happy to have that logo on the watch. But yeah, Steeldive branded, like an isoframe strap. That's lovely. Let's have a look. There's a warranty card. I'm not worried about that. Get rid of that. Well, I tell you what, the first thing I notice is the weight of it. My goodness. Let's just. Oh yes, way heavier than my Omega. Jeez. The first thing I notice, even with it out of the packaging, is that obviously this is a green watch, but it's got blue AR coating, and that kind of conflicts a little bit at the moment, the way I'm seeing it. But we'll give it a chance. But the weight of this thing, Christ, this feels like it's over 200 grams. So we've got another logo on a little hang tag. The watch is already running. So first impressions are wow. The strap is. Do you know what? I don't know. It's not actually. I think it's the plastic that's on it. Bear with. Let me get all the plastic off, and then we'll give it a chance. Okay. So in the end, do you know what? This is just a crappy clasp. At the end of the day, it's. I didn't pay. In my opinion, I didn't pay for this. You know, I've got the watch for such a small amount of money that it's not an issue for me. If I'd paid specifically for this, I would have not been happy with it. It's just, I mean, that's going to get opened easy. I mean, it works, it's okay, but it's just not very nice. You could swap that out, but you could easily buy a new bracelet for this for not a lot of money and improve things. It's a heavy old bracelet as well, but other than heavy, it's really not much cop. It's the clasp, it's just not up to scratch. I wouldn't want to wear that. So anyway, that was never my intention. So here we go. We've now got it on the green. I suppose it's like an isoframe kind of rubber strap. It's a really nice rubber strap. It's got their little logo on the end there. A bit excessive with the Steeldive on those things. I'll probably just do a little bit of tweaking and turn at least one of them round, maybe even both of them, to be honest. There we go, that's better. That's that problem solved, and it's even got a little bit of branding on the buckle there. So now we've got the strap and the bracelet out of the way, let's have a look at the watch. Well, that feels okay to start with. Lines up okay. I'm kind of speechless. Let's get that little sticker off the back. More plastic. There we go. Again, that nice logo, a bit of information on there. This is 200 meters water resistant. It's not a certified diver. It's not been tested. Just looking at the overall quality, I'm thinking, I think it's going to be okay. The polishing on the side is lovely. The bezel is nice. No sharp edges, but nice and grippy. The brushing is like a radial brush around the top, which is, shall we say, uniform and distinctive brushing. Again, a little bit of high polish there around there. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, so there's a little bit of tool marks in there where they've tried to polish. Just trying to show it just in there, but overall I'd say that is signed crown. Pretty bloody fantastic. So we've got sapphire crystal, a ceramic insert, fully loomed, NH35 movement. So we've got a date complication, we've got hacking, we've got hand winding. It obviously winds okay because it's already started, it's up and running. These they're not the most accurate, but you can generally tweak them and get them to within my own sort of. I won't have a watch unless it's running within 5 seconds. Now I've seen people spend over £1,000 on these and they're not running close to that, with beat errors as well. There's a couple of reviews I've seen that are like, really. So I'm confident that the timekeeping aspect of this watch is going to be absolutely fine. The only thing I'm instantly noticing with regards to the crystal is that it's a flat crystal, and I think the original Willard was a double domed or a domed crystal. And I noticed on their 62 MAS sort of homage that they do, they've got a domed crystal on it. But I like a nice flat crystal. Reminds me a bit of an SKX, but ultimately I think this would have been almost perfect with a domed crystal. But look at that, I mean, that is really nice. And every now and again there you see the blue tint, so the AR coating, and then there you see it's gone and you get the real nice pop of colour. The colour is, it's absolutely lovely. I'm not sure about the green strap. I probably would have preferred it on a black isoframe, but maybe get a black waffle. So we've got applied indices. I love the second hand with the little red pip and the loom pip on it. I think that's really nice. It's a shame they didn't use that kind of deal on these watches, but really like that. There's no chapter ring, so there's no alignment issues with the chapter ring, but the minute markers all line up with the markers as best I can see. The bezel lines up. I mean, the bezel doesn't line up on my Arnie. That was a £450 watch. This watch was £100 delivered. Actually £105. I had a £5 off voucher, but do you know what? I didn't even bother using it for this because it's 105 quid. And admittedly the bracelet's not great, but that's usable and salvageable if you replace the clasp, I guess. But 105 quid for this sapphire crystal, ceramic, stainless steel, 200 meters of water resistant, a really nice rubber strap. You know, it's wow. Yeah, I'm blown away. So let's get it on the wrist. So there it is on my just over 7-inch wrist. Really comfortable. That weight has gone now. That weight that I felt out of the pack is in the bracelet. That bracelet is too heavy for this watch. Yes, shame about that. But that's lovely. My just over 7-inch wrist. It looks lovely. It's a cushion case. It's the turtle design, so they wear so comfortably. Look at that, the way that crown's protected. Wears beautiful and comfortably. Although it's a big watch, they wear like a small watch just because of the design of the case shape, and that is. I really like this. I had no intention, I'll be honest, of keeping this watch. I was just going to buy it, review it, and sell it. But my initial thoughts are this is going in my collection. That means, and that's a really big statement for me, because you see my collection there. My actual collection is 7 watches, including the Arnie, which I really wanted to keep it to 6. And then there's a couple over the back there. There's Taviz I've just kept for review purposes. I just wear that now and again. I wouldn't call that part of my collection necessarily, but anyway, I've got a very small collection and I don't really want to go any more, so something's got to go. And I suspect the one to go will be actually the Casio G-Shock, because I've kind of got the Seiko equivalent of a G-Shock here. I've got no issues with water resistance in my watches. You know, I've got a decent dive watch, the Omega, and now this, and it's green. It's it's completely different to my other watches. I'm in two minds about the AR coating. Then sometimes I sort of think I like it, but then when you see the clarity, and you get the colour like there, it almost looks like there is no crystal. Sometimes it's beautiful. This really is a nice watch. It's so comfortable on the wrist. Let's do a Loom Shot. So I just wanted to show you this first. This is I've just walked in from being in the conservatory. It's not really that dark here, but you can see that's glowing already, and the bezel with the blue loom glowing really nicely, and the hands there. So I'm just going to find somewhere darker and see if we can get a darker shot. While we're outside, I just wanted to show you it outside in natural light as well. There it is. There it is in natural light. See again, there's that blue AR coating, and then bosh, there it goes. So I'm in two minds about that at the moment. We'll see. Looking through the camera is different to real life as well. You can really pick out the indices and that. Right, let's go and find some darkness. Okay, so I haven't lit this up or anything with a torch, or this is just from the light, natural light outside, and it's not even a sunny day or anything. So I think you can agree that the loom is rather good. One of the things I've had previously with cheaper watches, it's always the loom that lets them down, but this looks like it's going to be fantastic. So in summary, my first impressions of this watch are I absolutely love it. My only reservation at the moment, apart from the strap, which is the bracelet, which is crap, is that blue AR coating it seems really vibrant. So I'm going to see how that is in day-to-day use, whether or not I get used to it, or whether I like it or not. We'll see. But as just a cheap watch, it's absolutely stunning. I've not been this excited about a watch for a long time. Now, I don't spend a fortune on my collection. To some people it's a fortune, to others it's nothing. My entire collection is probably worth, I don't know, $2,500, something like that. My most expensive watch obviously is the Omega. I love that watch. It is a stunning watch. Even the Citizen Orca, that's a great. All my watches, in my opinion, are great watches, because that's why I've got them. That's why I pared down my collection from 24 to, what have we got? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, technically 10 watches at the moment, and a couple of those I don't really class. One of them's just in for a review anyway, a little Casio. But this watch, as I say, never intended to be part of the collection. I've had turtles before. I had the Save the Ocean turtle, I've had the baby turtle, and I didn't get the same feeling about them that I've got about this watch. One thing I'm just going to do before we go is just have a feel of the crown action. pretty sure I know what to expect, because you know this is an NH34, but an NH35. But just we'll see what the screw. Yeah, that feels nice. Pop, nice pop, and then it's free. So then we've got the hand winding. Another really powerful pop there. I think we missed the date. Yeah, I did. I missed the date one. That's normal. So let's just spin this round. Date change looks good and at about the right time. I'll set the time right at least. I think it's about 10:45. There we go. So let's just get that. Oh no, I've missed it. There we go. So that should be the date. There we go. That's the little drop. I always back it off till it drops and then screw it in, and that feels really nice. That's going in lovely. Yeah, really nice crown action on that. So overall, you know, I've got, I say, no official affiliation to these people. Matthew Bergin, Steeldive UK, thank you very much. He's obviously an authorised distributor for Steeldive watches in the UK and Europe. There's his all his details. I don't normally show this information because I've got no affiliation to this person. This is my first experience with him, but from what I understand, all watches are checked for quality control. So instead of buying this direct from China for about the same money, he's kind of obviously imports them, puts his little bit of profit on, but you know, takes away some of the sort of the guesswork or the lottery, as it were, of buying a watch directly from China. You only get, I think it's a 6 months, it appears to be like a 6-month warranty, but you can just send this back within a few days if there's a problem with it. But, you know, and again, it's, I keep harping back, it was £105 delivered. That was delivered, that's next day delivery. I just think it's astonishing. I'm just going to put this on, wear it, and I'll come back to you in you know, a couple of weeks' time and see how we're getting on with it. But I think, watch this space, there'll be another Steeldive coming shortly. If this is their quality, this to me, oh God, is this better than my Save the Ocean Seiko? It's not. I mean, that had alignment issues. This hasn't got any alignment issues. I know there's no chapter ring on this, and it makes it a bit easier. But is it better? It's better spec'd. It's got sapphire crystal. We've got a ceramic. We've got a loom. You know, it's got a Seiko movement. God, this is better than some of the Seikos. My goodness. Okay, I'll leave it there for now. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Love to hear your comments on this, on you know, whether you're okay with the Homage thing or not. I go back and forth on it. I'm not really bothered. To me, this is a beautiful watch, and this shows what Seiko could do, but won't, and that's important to me. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you again for an update on this one. Cheers, bye.